So guys, today we'll be discuss about the main part, something the most important part of data structure and algorithms. So we are discussing about the big O, and this is says also that the complexity of the data structure and algorithms. So we are discussing about the complexity of big O. You can see here you can see here there's a big O, that's also called the worst case scenario, and then that is the omega, that's the base case scenario, and theta is the average case scenario. So we are I'm going to discuss all of the scenarios of big O, omega and theta. So see the full video carefully. So let's start. So now I am first says that the time dependency of the time complexity, that the size of the array in the terminal, we can set that size of the array of 100. If I take the size of the array is 100, then the array will be showed his output in 0.22 millisecond. After 0.22 millisecond, if we are taking the 1000, it is the big number of array, so it gives this output in 2.30 milliseconds. So this is the example of time complexity of big O. Guys, we are representing that as a graphically representation. You can see here, that is the time. Here you can see that that's the time. So you can see here that is the time complexity, and we are representing the graph as a time and size. You can see here. So you can see that the time and size array, it is the time, and graph is increasing in this manner. So you can see that this graph is increasing that manner. So this is represent as a formula is from form. We can say that the time equal to a star n plus b. So we are representing the full of graph as this formula. So we are going in the main thing of the big O, which is called the worst case scenario, and this is the let's say that about that thing is the very important part of data structure algorithms. So we are saying about the thing about the part by part. You can see here that is the one, and we are said about the two part. So at first part we are see that the keep faster growing term. So this first point is represent as the time equal to 1 star n. You can see here that is 1 star n. So you can see here that is the time that is represent as a star n. Then we are going the drop constant, which is the drop constant. It is says that it says that drop constant is the you can see here that we in my compiler that time was 0.22 millisecond, and in 1000 arrays 2.30 millisecond. It is differ from the system by system. In your system it times may be different. So it is the drop constant. Maybe my the compilation time 0.22 millisecond, that is faster or slower in of your system. So this is symbolize the time equal to big O. You can see here this is the time of this is the time is equal to the big O. 0 of n is called the big O. You can see here, you can see this is the big O. So it is the main thing, and now we are discussing about the full of thing about the big O and omega and theta. So the main thing here start from the, that is the big O, and you that is the array. if you cannot know about the idea, you cannot about any idea about array, so I make a video in next video. I make a next video out in the topic of array, so must see the my next video. So here I simply simplest way I try to teach you in the simplest way. So here you see that the 10, 13, 11, 5, 15, 16, 18, 19 and 20. This is called an array. Arrays look like that, and arrays look like as this picture, and this is the eighth array. Array is what? Array is a spread type of data which is like that. And here in the big O we want to find 19. You can see that we want to find 19. We want to find 19. You can see that. So what is the 19? 19 is always here. So you can say the 19 is here. Sorry. So 19 is here. You can say. So you can see that 19 is here. So we want to find the 19. So what we are do? We cannot about the any array idea. I say in the simplest way that we are finding 19. So we are start from the front. So and the front value that is 0, and then that is 13, that is 11 and 15, 16, 18, and the next value is 19. So we want to find 19, and here we got the 19 value. So we are getting the 19 value in the seventh time. How? You can say that is the first value, that is the second, that is the third, and that is the fourth, fifth, and that is the sixth, and that is seventh. And in seventh value, in 7th point we are get our value. So this is the worst case scenario, which is called the big O. I am said in before times I said that big O also said that's the worst case scenario, which is said that's worst case scenario because we want to find 19. So then I do from the first and check the individual rooms. We are checking 10, 13, that is 10, no, that is 13, no, that is 11, no, and so on. And then in the 7th value we are finding the 19. That is the worst case because we are finding step by step. So for more your clear concept, see the omega and theta, your concept will be clear. So see here in the omega, we are said that omega, which is the best case scenario. You can see that this is the best case scenario. So why that's called the best case scenario? Because of that, you can see that here we also want to find 19. In this array, when I am going to find the 19 value, you can say that is the in the first point, that the value is 19. You can see that in the 19 is the first value. So we cannot want to find or move the another rooms. We cannot want to find the another rooms for checking the 19. So it is in the 19 in the first position. Because of that, that's called the best case scenario. And in theta, that is called, you can see that is called the average case scenario. You can see that is called average case scenario. Why this called average this scenario? So you can say that here that is the first value, that is the second value, and that is the third value. Sorry. you can see that that is the third value, and in the fourth value, we are getting the number of, you can see that there it is the 19. You can see that that is 19. So we are finding in 19 in the fourth position. So we are moving the 1 2 3 and then the fourth position in 19. So that is the less stressful for finding a value. So it is the middle point, you can say that, see that it is the fourth value. So we cannot want to move the more of arrays in full of arrays. We cannot want to find the full of arrays. We are finding in 19 in the fourth value. That is the average case scenario. So I think your concept is going clear from this video. And then I am saying about the big O. Big O coding. How the code look like of big O. So see here, the big O is this is the coding of, actually this is the coding of big O. So you can say that it is written in Java. You cannot know about Java. I make a video in next my all of videos. You check the my all of videos. In next videos you check all my next videos for beginners level of Java programming. You haven't any knowledge, isn't matter. You can, I start from the hello world programming. So just adjust with this language. I simplify that. That is written in Java language. So that is the written that the public big integer is a integer type which is declaration. And then you can see that sum of arithmetic series and via add all of long n, and big integer sum equal to big integer dot value of 0. For long I is equal to 1, I less than equal to in n, and I plus plus, that is a normal loop also. So you have any C or C++ language, you also habituated with Java. With no sorry, it's not Java, it's also habituated with loop. So you can know about something about loop. Then you can see at the sum equal to sum plus add, that is the given our output, that is the sum plus add big integer dot value of I. That is the main thing. So I think I mostly say about the big O. That's the most of important things of Java or Java algorithms, or most of the algorithms of coding. So see it carefully, and if any point you have any doubt, scroll back, and then you have more of about doubt, please comment below. I give your answer in faster. And please like, share and subscribe my channel, and share this video to spread our knowledge. I think your knowledge is in